Are you thinking about starting your own blog? That's a fantastic idea because blogging is extremely fun to do and you can make a ton of money from it. But how do you choose your topic, or niche as it is called, and how do you make sure that you create something that people actually want to read? And last but not least, how can you change your personal blog into something that generates money? You'll find the answers to all these questions and many more in this video. 77% of all people online consume blog content on a regular basis. It is estimated that there are 32 million bloggers in the US alone. And then about the amount of blogs, there are several different estimates about the number of blogs out there. About 2 years ago, I read a statistic in one of the many marketing newsletters I received that we crossed the 1 billion mark when it comes to number of different blogs out there. Other, more recent sources estimate it is more around 580 to 600 million, which is obviously a lot lower, but equally insane. So we're talking about active blogs on the internet. And with active, I mean that they are live, but not necessarily receiving regular content updates. Another important statistic for you, an average of 30% of bloggers report actually being successful. And that means that anywhere between 400 million and 700 million blogs are not really successful. Keep in mind that this is self-reported data and by definition not very objective. But the point is, not being really successful can be totally fine. Many people who start a blog do it because they treat it as some sort of digital diary, where they either process things by sharing them or because they want to create something. Almost like an artist, a poet or a painter. And if you are not in it for the money, that is totally fine. There's nothing more beautiful than creation itself. But how cool would it be to create a blog where you do all that, so you create, you inspire in your process, and make a lot of money in the process? Hi, my name is Joram from succesismade.com, and I've built hundreds of sites and sales funnels over the years. Blogging is actually one of the first income streams I developed, right after my first e-commerce store. If you want to learn how you can build your own successful business online, please consider to subscribe to this channel. And if you watch until the end of this video, I will show you the ultimate trick on how you can repurpose your existing content into a professional blog post that draws in valuable visitors and clicks. And while you are watching this video, let me know what made you become interested in your own blog. Is it the feeling of creating something? Is it to help or inspire others? Or are you simply looking for what people call a side hustle to make money online? Let me know in the comments below. How do you build your own successful blog? There are quite a few blogging apps out there, such as Tumblr, currently has more than 540 million accounts, and other dedicated blogging platforms. But an incredible 43% of all blogs are built on WordPress. And for good reason. It's 100% free, you only pay for hosting your site, which is not expensive. It's incredibly flexible, your imagination and creativity are your only limitation. And if you lack those entirely, you can just stick to the thousands of easy-to-use templates that are available out there. And third, it's actually yours. And what do I mean with this? The popularity of WordPress for blogs is largely because people want to feel owner of their own content. Because it is hosted on a separate server that can be backed up and it has other benefits as well. It gives people a different feeling than posting something on what they feel is a social media-like app, where your content and your account are at the mercy of the platform. So of course you can argue that WordPress is still just another platform, but the feeling for most people is completely different, according to a recent survey we did on succesismade.com. So in the next section, I will guide you through the steps to take to get started with your own blog. When you start your blogging adventure, the first thing you need to do is select your topic or niche. A niche is an area of interest of your target audience. So an example of this is personal development or video editing. Your target audience has problems that they want to solve. And they're either looking for information on the subject to help them solve it themselves, or they are looking for a product or service that will help them solve their problem. And of course, this can be a digital product too. Your niche is a place where you can help that group of people and where you can become the go-to source so people can look for your content to solve their problems. The trick is that you have to be really specific and drill down on that specific topic until you have found your own space where you can become an expert or an authority. So search engines will push your audience to your blog. So it needs to be small and relatively unique, but your niche should still be broad enough that it does not restrict you too much in what you can write about and that there's enough to write or say about the topic. The two examples I just gave are way too broad. For instance, personal development or video editing. There are probably tens of thousands of blogs about video editing. But if you drill down a few more levels, you could think about short form video editing in a specific type of software that you know a lot about. like Premiere Pro or DaVinci. I usually start by thinking about what I am passionate about. I know that there are blogging farms out there that only look at lucrative niches, and they have dozens or even hundreds of people churning out and rehashing existing content to fill all their blogs. But when you look at the content, it reads and feels pretty unnatural and hollow. And someone looking for inspiration will probably notice that and won't return. I've tried it for a couple of years and it completely drains you of energy and time. So you need to start with your passion and drill down, or perhaps combine it with another passion, and find that sweet spot. It needs to be a topic that keeps you motivated for a very long time, because you can't just simply swap topics down the line. So now about the technical side of things. You can go to GoDaddy.com and look for a domain that links to your niche. My advice to you is that you find a domain name with the keyword already in the URL. This can help your SEO, your search engine optimization, a lot, so you can be found more easily. Let's take the previous example of the video editing niche. Let's try Premiere Pro tips and see what comes up. Then you order the URL. A .com domain is really cheap. You probably don't have your own server, so you add hosting to your order too. Most companies that can register your domain for you will offer this as a default, because they do not make money on the actual domain registration, but on the hosting. You can often indicate that you want to have WordPress pre-installed on the domain. And here's a quick tip. While you're at it, I recommend you also have WooCommerce installed already, so you can offer products on your blog later, even if you're not thinking about that right now. Then you can use the free built-in block editor in WordPress and start creating content. I have done this for a couple of years with one of my blogs, and later I discovered a plugin that makes it extremely easy to create a blog post in just 10 minutes. Let me show you how I create a blog article with the help of Thrive, my software of choice that runs on WordPress. I start by taking this piece of text I have written and select a template. Then I paste this text into the template in separate blocks. The reason why I do this is because with the text cut up in blocks, it is easier to add other elements like images and quote blocks in your text. And then, in order to monetize your blog, you can add links to products and services related to your blog topic. Let me show you where you can find deals like this. You can go to ClickBank or any other affiliate marketplace. You create a free account, click on Affiliate Marketplace, search for something related to your content, and think about what you would need when you would be interested in reading your blog post. What would you naturally need if you would be interested in editing video, in my example? So perhaps how to shoot a better video, which is important for a video editor, of course. Another option to monetize your blog is by offering your own product. And if you do not have your own product yet, you can always sign up to a site that sells you products with the right to resell it. A good one, for example, is advancedplr.com. And the third option you have is to offer exclusive blog content to members and charge a membership fee to get access to some of the content. The suite of tools I use that I shared earlier with you includes a professional membership module and even a course business plugin. So you have access to pretty much all the ways that you can monetize your blog. If you have a TikTok or YouTube account and you create videos every now and then, you can repurpose your content for your blog. If you take the transcript of your video, you can post it to your blog with headline tags, images, effects. I will leave a link in the video description in case you're interested in using the same tools that I do for my business. So in this video, I explained exactly how you can create your own profitable blog. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you want to know more about building your blog or any other type of successful online business. Thanks for watching. See you next time. To your success. Bye.